Hi guys. Whoa. Not gonna be able to hear me for a second. Wow. A little bit loud there, huh? Yeah. I'm broadcasting on the move here. Welcome to Wasted Lunch. No, I'm not wearing my hat. I do not have my coffee. Don't have my smokes, but I do have my vapor. Joe, what's up? How we doing? Yeah, just had a doctor's appointment. That's always fun stuff, isn't it? I'm waiting for my wife to get done with hers, so that's why I'm here. What's going on with you, Joe? Anything exciting happening? I'm trying to get used to this vapor thing again. Not really because I want to either. More out of necessity. Ran out of smokes. Had the vapor thing. So I figured, hell, let's try it. Let's see how that's going. Not a whole lot. Just not a whole lot's going on with me. Figure when I get home, let's see. Got my boy over here. Oh, how's the hand? It's doing pretty good. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. And supposedly Tuesday will be the day for the stitches to come out. The thing is, looking at it, it does not look like, the wound does not look like it's going to be ready in that amount of time, but maybe I'm wrong. But one thing I've been doing with the hand is I've been putting triple antibiotic ointment on it. And now I'm thinking I'm going to stop doing that because it seems to keep the hand moist. So I'm going to try it without putting ointment on it and just bandage it up. See if that'll help the outside dry off more because my hand's getting kind of clammy under the stupid bandages, you know. So maybe it just needs cleaned, left dry, gauze and all that good stuff, and maybe that'll help it heal up. But it doesn't hurt, not unless I press on it or anything like that, of course. But that's real loud here, guys, so apologize for all the noise. I'm right here on the Great Lincoln Highway, you know, which in its entirety is a huge road, really. Believe it was one of the first transcontinental roads, wasn't it? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong or throw in some information on that stuff, but that's what makes the Lincoln Highway so special, I believe. But out here in Perry Heights, it's loud as hell, you know, there's cars all over the damn place. Let's see, Joe's asking up for a bocce game. That's funny because, you know, yeah, you know what, I'd be alright for a bocce game, but what I need to do is I need to play it on level ground. You know, I need to go to one of them courts or something where I don't have to walk up and down hills. Because that's the shit that's getting me hurt, dude. You know, the day after I got my stitches, I played again and then fell down and smacked my hand on the ground. Yeah. That was fantastic. That felt delicious. Oh my gosh. Oh, you think I'm right about Lincoln Way? Yeah, I think that's why Lincoln Way is such a big deal. And I'll tell you, if I ever had the money, time to do it, I think it'd be really rad to go from one end of Lincoln Way all the way to the other. You know, if I had the kind of money where I could stop off all the little mom and pop restaurants and stuff along the way, I think that'd be really cool. It'd take a long ass time. It'd be a lot of red lights, wouldn't it? But it'd be cool. I gotta look that stuff up. I need to Google that shit and find out where it starts and stops. I used to know, but I mean, I'm sure you meet some very interesting people going on a drive like that. I know Route 66 is a big thing, but Lincoln Highway, I think, would be very interesting, too. Trying to get some vapor out of this one. This is not my usual vapor thing that I used to use. This is a lower powered one. The one I usually use makes big, huge clouds of vapor. This is my wife's. I'm stealing it right now. But yeah, I'm used to Lincoln Way right around here. Been up and down these few miles of Lincoln Way around Massillon and Canton for my whole life. And it'd be interesting to see what the hell is along the rest of Lincoln Way, you know. Oh, there went my bandage again. There's some of my hand for you. But yeah, I think today though, go home. I can't swim, you know, with this hand thing. I guess I could try and wrap it up in lots of cling wrap and then duct tape it on my hand. But still taking a risk. So I think I won't do that, but I'm going to try and get the kids outside and make them enjoy the heat. You know, get the old sprinkler on, let the kids run through that. And there's a funny thing about, we got the pool, but I can't swim in it, and then my son can't swim in it because of his ears. So, but my daughter and my wife still can, so. You think it looks pretty nasty? Yeah, it is. Well, that's what my wife said. It's disgusting. But it is what it is. You know, this will make the third time I've had stitches in my hands. Okay. And every time I've had stitches in my hand, the wound was a puncture wound, too. If that's of any interest. Yeah. In fact, the web of my hand, I'll show you, in between the thumb and forefinger, on my right hand when I was a teenager, it ended up being stabbed with the end of a wrench and punctured open that time. And then on my left hand, the web in between my forefinger and my thumb got stabbed by a knife also. So, let's see. Oh, Joe's suggesting going to Cuyahoga Valley National Park. A lot of nice hiking trails. Pardon me. Is that right by Akron, Joe? Because if that's a place... I'm thinking, is that the one by Akron where there's like a waterfall and a dam? Because what's weird is I remember going to a place like that when I was about 11 with my parents. Cuyahoga Valley National Park. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, the thing is, my youngest son has been staying with us for a week, and I just want to make sure that by the time he goes back to his mama's, that we've done something cool, you know? So maybe your suggestion, maybe that's yeah, this is the vapor thing, if you were wondering what that weird shit was. That might be a good damn idea there, dude. Just north of Akron and Cuyahoga Falls. Dude, I'll bet that's the place. See, my parents headed up a youth group at a church, and, you know, teenagers, and I was probably 10, but I got to tow along with them to a national park or something near Blossom. Dude, I'll bet that's the one. You know, I got the Google Map, Google Earth thing, so, which is a beautiful device, beautiful piece of technology. I can just type that jazz in there. Boop, boop, boop. Thanks for the suggestion, Joe. Trying to get some vapor out of this. Boy, this smoking's a tough thing to deal with, ain't it? Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to check into that shit, dude. I know I've been to some of the Cleveland metro parks. My wife has taken us to some of the Cleveland metro parks. She's from Cleveland originally. Went to some places around there like Tinker's Creek and what the hell's the other one? Hinckley Park, I think it is. You can actually swim there. But yeah, kids like hiking. We like hiking. You know, get the cooler ready and make a whole bunch of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Pack some chips. Good affordable day. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea because we've already done the Wilderness Center thing, which I love the Wilderness Center, but we already did it, so it'd be nice to try something different. So I just may do that. If I do that, I'll let you know how that went. Wow. How's things on your end? How's things treating you? I think you selling that metal? You pushing that? You said you're a salesman. And another question is, how many kids you got? I never asked you that. Myself, I have 8 kids. 8 children. Although they're not all children. They're 1, 2, 3 of them are adults. About to be 4 of them adults. And then, yeah. About to have 4 adult kids. Yeah, and that's the thing. It makes you look at life and say, damn, I'm old. I don't like admitting that shit. I really don't. But damn, I'm old. But then again, that's relative, isn't it? You know, like I see my father-in-law, he's 74. I see him and I'm like, damn, I'm young. You know. See, you're on your lunch break at the park now. Good place to take a lunch break. You got 3 kids. Cool. Yeah, well, I got the Brady Bunch family, you know. My wife already had children, I already had children, then we decided to have 1 children. 14, 7, and 6. Oh, okay, you got a later start than me. We've got 22, 21, 20, and 1 about to be 18. Then we've got 1 about to be 15. We got 13, we have 10, and 7. Yeah. 4 girls, 4 boys. They range in size from small to gigantic. My oldest son is huge now. Well, that's it. He's huge. He's in that bodybuilding stuff. He's a big boy. And then, but yeah, our one son, Vinny, he's about to turn 18. So we're going to have another adult. Which, you know, if I drank a lot, that would mean another designated driver, wouldn't it? And, you know, that's a good thing about having adult kids if you like to drink beer. Designated drivers. But, you know, honestly, I don't drink like that, so. Yes, seen you at the Cinderella Ball. Yeah. Fairless. How you like the schools there? You like them better than Massillon? I'll tell you what, I'm not knocking Massillon High School, okay? You know, I grew up in Massillon. I went to Massillon. I love my town. But when they built that new middle school, that thing was like a damn jungle. I never heard anything good about that school before I had kids going there. Then once I had kids going to the middle school, I didn't have anything good to say about it. I mean, never. So, kids going to Fairless was definitely a step up for us, because my kids had nothing but trouble over at that Massillon Middle School. Bullying and bullshit. Love living in Navarre. Well, good for you. Yeah, dude, I live in between there and Brewster. And I like where I'm at. I do. You know, it's not like I'm millions of miles away from everything. You know, not far from 21. Hop on 21. Shit, I can get to where I need to go. It's funny though, because when I'm in Massillon now, because I don't drive through Massillon every day, and when I go to Massillon and I'm driving around town, I start seeing shit that's gone, or start not seeing stuff that used to be there. All right, Joe, you be cool. Now, I'll talk to you later. You have a good day at work, buddy. Later. Joe's got to get back to his work. Well, he joined us for lunch. But, yeah, go back to my old town, and I noticed that a lot of stuff that used to be there is gone. Any of you guys like that? You move away from your hometown and then go back, and it seems changed. I'm only, 10 miles or so from my old hometown. But when I go there, I notice either new stuff that's been built or stuff. I notice things are gone. They used to be there. And it just seems so strange. Makes it seem like I've been away for 50 years or something. But that's how it is. I mean, you think it's like something in you tells you things are going to remain the same because you left somewhere. And obviously that is not true, you know. I mean, you leave your old neighborhood and times change, houses get torn the hell down, new houses get put up, maybe houses don't get put up, and then you got vacant yards turned into prairie land. Yeah, it's different. Like, back in Massillon, some of the neighborhoods that were mostly, two-story homes, older homes, go back there, and now those homes are gone, and there's little ranches all over the place. It seems so weird because they're in the middle of neighborhoods that are surrounded by the old two-story houses. And then you got this one little street that's packed with these ranch houses. It just seems so out of place. But as much as don't like to admit it sometimes or face it, shit changes, man. You know? And it's going to change whether you want it to or not. And I think that's tough on a lot of people in life. Is the fact that, you're not in control of everything. Kind of along for the ride. You get to choose what you do to participate in your life, but there's a whole lot of outside things going on around you that are out of your control. And sometimes you gotta roll with stuff, whether you like it or not. And I know that's very frustrating to a lot of people. It's frustrated me before, but I'm at the point in my life where I know, that's what it is. Don't get me wrong, I wish a lot of the times things were back like the old days, but it's just not how it works. Not how it works. And like I said, going back to the hometown there, I'm only 15, 20 minutes away from where I live. But it can seem very strange being back there, even though I spent my whole life in that town. Trying trying to get some vape out of this thing here.